It is Tuesday, and it's time once again for our Pet Insider segment. And Dan's fresh back from a really good fishing trip. We were sitting here swapping stories, and I'm drooling all over the console. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mike.
Man, oh, man. Hey, I thought it would kind of be a good idea to revisit some of the basic ideas that we've gone through already this year for some of the people that are returning to our neck of the woods who may not have heard the Pet Insider or have joined us online for it. Where would you start in terms of distinguishing a high-quality food versus a low-quality food?
Okay. Well, the first place to always look at the food is the ingredient panel. You'll want to begin by studying the ingredients listed first, and maybe like the first and second ingredient, followed by the top five is very important.
Okay, now are they put them there in an order? Is that important?
Well, yes, it is. Ingredients are listed in order of how much weight of each is included in the food.
Really?
With the largest amount being first.
So if the order is important, what ingredients should you look to be listed first?
Well, animal proteins in the form of meat should always be first for both dogs and cats. Animal proteins are better utilized than plant proteins in pets and contain a variety of amino acids. They are therefore better sources of protein for dogs than plant proteins. The number one and preferably the number two ingredient should be specific whole animal protein or its meal, such as chicken or chicken meal, lamb or lamb meal, fish or fish meal, etc.
Now, what do you mean by specific animal proteins?
This means that the actual type of meat is named, like chicken, as opposed to a general word like meat.
Got it.
Or a vague word like meat or poultry can mean the food contains meat byproducts or poultry byproducts, which is very low quality meat.
So you've got meal. You mentioned that. Is that really good or bad?
Well, chicken meal, for example, is chicken meat cooked and dried into a concentrate. It is good and very nutritional to have both chicken meal and chicken or just chicken meal in a pet food.
Okay, now what if a plant like, say, I don't know, corn is listed first?
Yeah, you want to stay away from that. These foods have less or none of the animal proteins dogs and cats utilize best. Often foods that have poor quality protein add plant protein supplements like gluten, which oftentimes come from China. And that raises the percentage of protein that a pet food is required to have. The food is of even lower quality if plant, like corn or cornmeal, is within the first two ingredients that are plant-based. You typically look at the first five ingredients.
Okay, now Paws and Claws has food that meat proteins are at the top of the ingredient panel, I would think.
Yeah, we don't carry any food that contains corn, wheat, or soy. Also, no unspecified byproducts. Specific animal meat or meal is always the first ingredient at Paws and Claws.
Okay, wonderful recap. And of course, everybody knew that I knew the answers to all those questions I asked.
Yeah, of course you did.
It was really just to benefit those listeners who haven't heard the show, Dan. You know how that goes. Okay, we're going to go to our question of the day. This is for our Facebook viewers out there at Paws and Claws, with a Z, of course. Our question of the day.
Ingredient panel. Ingredients are listed in order of how much blank of each is included in the food.
Alrighty, so just log on to Paws and Claws Natural Pet Food and Grooming on Facebook, and the first correct answer gets a $25 gift certificate. You can only win once a month, so enjoy that. And we'll sit here and swap some more fish stories. How's that?
Sounds good.